Bam, bam, bam. I think this is the first time we didn't do an intro and somebody was like right with me, right beside me. Mr. Rocksteady, aka Mr. Edmonton Oilers, Mr. Toronto Maple Leafs. Season started today, and you chose not to give me an excuse that it's your son's birthday and you're here, unlike our other co-host, who I'm just kidding, it is his son's birthday, but NHL season is here, man. What's going on?
He's so inconsiderate. Like, he could have planned to have his son on a different day just so he could make the show. Like,
right? Or like do the party another day and be like, we get that it's his birthday, but like,
yeah. But
So,
Daddy has more important things to do.
Yeah. Also, you just had Thanksgiving. You were just with your family. Like, give me some breath. Give me some breathe. You know what I mean? Like that's what I always say.
That's a stressful week.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine. Also,
and when I was a kid, the day before my birthday, man, I was, just roaring to go. The day before Christmas, anything like that. There was no sitting me down. There was no calming me down. Yeah.
All I could think of when you just did this, I had a flashback to Gone in 60 Seconds when they're just, they're to go for the night and they're like, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Angelina Jolie is probably the sexiest woman in that movie for me. She's never looked better than in that movie. I don't know what it is. The blonde, the motorcycle, the talking dirty about the car, the leather pants. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but anyway. Happy new comic book day eve. We got lots to talk about. Loki season 2 episode 1 just dropped, and I think everybody liked it except Mr. Nemesis Prime. I think I don't know what he has against Loki, what he has against Disney Plus.
He's so wrapped up in Ahsoka right now.
It seems like everybody that I talk to or all the reviews I see, it's pretty like, yeah, I liked it. Oh my god, it's it. And Justin was like, no. So I'm confused. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow, Thursday's episode is going to be a little bit different. I was under the impression the episodes were on Wednesday. Then I realized it was Thursday. Now, Rocksteady, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am wrong a lot. Are the episodes going to be airing on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time always? Or is it going to be, was that just the first episode?
I have no clue. Even that kind of caught me off guard because I knew it was Thursday, but I didn't know when last week.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up watching it that evening, but everybody was like, review. Like, I saw BC had a show. I was like trying to avoid BC's show because, like, just give me 2 hours, dude. Just give me 2 hours, man. No, tune in.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I got home and I actually left work an hour. And I was like, okay, perfect. I'm going to, cut the lawn. I'm going to watch Loki. I'm going to have dinner, blah, 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 blah. And then I get home, I go on Disney Plus and it's like, premiere at 9 p.m. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So I'm kind of interested to see if like, this Thursday is going to be similar or if, what is it? Thursday at 3 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time, it goes up. Like, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, but we will talk about Loki at the end of the show. We will get the ratings. I think you and BC are probably going to be a little, I won't spoil it, but there's something at the end of the show for you guys that you guys might appreciate. So we'll see. I got stones thrown at me last week about it. So I figured, you know what? All right, let's settle down. So, but yeah, let's say hello to the chat and let's rock and roll. There's so much going on right now. MLB playoffs. NHL just started. Connor Bedard versus Sid the Kid. It's crazy. The Eagles 5-0. That's right. The Cowboys getting embarrassed. Like, they just got embarrassed just by showing up. So that's great. Big shout outs to J2, Mr. Ramirez. He's a big Cowboys fan. So, go support the low grades. Tell them Newbie sent you. But make sure you wear anything but Cowboy stuff when you go there. AOA Loki season 2, 9.5 out of 10. Because Iron Man wasn't mentioned. I gave it an 8. I didn't want to go too I didn't want to fall in love with it too early. There were some parts that I thought were a little corny that I'm like, okay, what are the odds, right? But that's just me being critical. But AOA, you're taking home the gold medal, sir. So congratulations. Thanks for joining us. Mr. Den de la Torre. Henya. What's going on, man? How you doing? Saw you were with the Comic Kingpins yesterday, so I hope you had some fun. Mr. Automatic Comics was there too, so hope that was fun for you.
That was a good crowd.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was like, I saw Ryan. I'm like, whoa, what? Mr. TKO, all up in my ride. Taking home the bronze. Mr. Vancouver Comic Junkie, sir, how are you doing? I know he's enjoyed Loki as well. So that's good. I hope your turkey day was good, was well. Probably in sandals and shorts. Jealous because here we're in pants, we're in shoes. Like my sandals got to go now.
Dude, it was 26, 25 last weekend here, 24.
It's like 14 here.
El Nino.
Yeah, like it's insane,
Girl.
man. I looked at my wife. I'm like, so no more sandals? Like I don't know what to do here. Sorry, I'm late. I'm up on the latest Taylor Swift Dazzler rumors. I don't think she's playing Dazzler, man. If you guys followed Loki and you guys saw the Easter egg, it literally gave it away, and nobody's talking about it. But it literally gave an Easter egg.
There was a documentary about the Kelsey brothers on Prime, and now it's like the #1 documentary of like all time.
Yeah, did it come out? I didn't know it came out. I thought it was coming out on like November 10th. So it's out already?
Today is November 10th.
No, today's October 10th. Okay, that's what I got mixed up. October, November. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check it out. Probably after the show, I'm gonna have to go watch it. As a Philly Eagles fan, I love Jason Kelce. I have a Jason Kelce jersey. I love him. So I love it. I hate the fact that people like today. A girl at work was like, "You know, Taylor Swift made Travis Kelce." I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't really care about Travis Kelce, but no, you're wrong. But you know, I don't know why they keep doing that. Put me in, coach. Dude, we're talking Loki. We can't have like, dude, you're gonna come on here and be like 2 out of 10, and people are gonna be like, boo. But actually, me and Rocksteady were talking, we were discussing, and you know, like I told everybody, we are going to be switching up a few things, and we are going to be introducing a roundtable. I think that those conversations are going to be so good. If you've checked out,
we just talked about it like 2 minutes ago, and we're like, okay, let's do that. And now it's like already announcing it, and
yo, that's how we move here, man. We move quick. But no, I was just saying to Rocksteady just before the show that, like, you know, in the Comic-Con podcast show that we just did, big shout outs to those guys, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I really enjoyed it. Like, other than my mic echoing, I guess, according to Justin, I had a great time, great conversation. And I like that stuff. I like those roundtable where you get, you know, a few people, you know, like you just get different opinions and stuff like that. So it was nice.
I think the comic passion comes out in those situations where people get fired up, and it's not like necessarily like it's not for the wrong reasons. Like people are passionate about things and believe in things, and yeah, it's nice to get it all out.
That's what she said. But yeah, no, I had a ton of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Kingdom of Nerds, what's going on? How you doing? So yeah, so let's get it going, man. I'm excited. I don't know if you were checking out, but has the last 40, not even 48, has the last maybe 24 hours been solely Riri Williams stuff? Like, have you noticed that on like your feed in your favorites? Like a lot more like, you know, Riri Williams Ironheart stuff is coming your way.
You don't even want to know what's coming my way in my logarithm, man. Like,
that sounded dirty.
No, I can't say Riri is at the top of my logarithm. I did not notice that.
There was a lot of stuff going on, and you know, I had, you know, Vancouver Comic Junkie, Automatic, Jake, you know, Swaggle. We were talking like probably like maybe months ago, maybe like 6-7 months. And Swag had said, you know, like, I think, what's his name? Mephisto would show up in Ironheart. And I was like, and then, you know, you try to be like, well, I mean, it would be like under the radar. It'll be this. And then all of a sudden in the last 24 to maybe 35 hours, I'd say my feed has been, Riri Williams is moving up to this September 3rd, 2024. Sasha Conan has been announced as a mystery man and like all this stuff. And it's like, are they just trying to like hide something? I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but how would it look if they got like the one villain that everybody's been wanting to have in their show or in a movie, and all of a sudden he ends up in Ironheart? Like, that's almost as bad as like bringing him in She-Hulk. You know what I mean?
Do you think that many people care about Mephisto still? Like, Mephisto's badass. Like, I think people want Galactus more. I think people want, and I don't know why that would necessarily reflect on Riri Williams. Yes, the series, but I don't think there's that many people out there that want to see Mephisto as much as some other villains.
This is a hot take right now. This is going to be a hot take. I might look right into the camera. Rocksteady, you tell me if it looks like I'm looking right at the camera. Like, does it?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't care about Mephisto, like, at all.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Rocksteady Collectibles, and I don't care about Mephisto.
Yeah, like I like, even at the height of it, like when people were going nuts, like in 2020, even 2021 and stuff like that, when Loki season 1 came out, and just a bunch of this stuff, like I've never really cared about it. I've never cared about the book.
I want Dr. Doom.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Galactus. I want Apocalypse done right.
Apocalypse. Yeah, that needs another one. Well, all right. Let's get it going, man. Let's start the show. New comic book day to start. Now, Rocksteady, I will ask you, like I always do, light week, medium week, heavy week. What are your thoughts on this week's new comic book day?
So here's what I will say. As I say, I'm like going light on comics, but every week I still get 3 or 4. Like I never get like 8 or 9 anymore, but I've never really seemed to get just like 1 either. So I seem to be on a steady pace, and it's a good pace. It's manageable, right? I'm not chasing anything, and
cutting down 9 to 1. That's pretty still. So
right,
not bad.
And it's just like my runs. This is just my pull box. Most of it, I pull the occasional extra variant cover, but mostly it's just like my Miles Morales. Anything Scotty Young basically is what's on my pull list.
Yeah, I've been behind on comics for a while. Actually, my shop owner called me today and being like, "Hey man, are you gonna be picking this stuff up?" And I'm like, "Yes." It's just working a little bit late, new house, renos, things like that. Like, life just has gotten in the way in the last like month and a half for me. So like, I'm so behind. But yeah, and even on FOC, like I'm behind, man. So
I'll say this. The longer your comics sit there, the more chances they are to get damaged. So just remember that.
Yeah. But it's also, I haven't even been around like the shop. I haven't even been able to go near it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I got to do something. I got to go. But yeah, let's start the show. And again, guys, I do want to let you guys know I might have some internet issues, so I do apologize. But hopefully not. That would be great if we didn't. But so far so good. But I don't want to jinx it because Cowboy fans were like, "Hey, we're gonna go 0-3," and wow, okay, not what we need. Not an intro video. And look at how they did, right? So let's settle down. But yeah, for me, I think it's gonna be light as well. I don't even know hold for FOC. You here to tell me like, "Hey, no, you pulled this, but yeah." So let's get it going. Show
book I'm excited about.
Oh, really?
It's in there, but it's like not a flip. It's just for personal, right?
I probably don't have it then, but we can talk about it in the mentions. Yeah. All right. We show some love to Dynamite Pick of the Week, and by we, I meant me. The only thing that I ask these guys is cleavage or not.
Can we call it Newbie's Dynamite Pick of the Week from now on? I don't want any sort of association, if we're being totally honest with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Absolutely. What do you think?
Somebody's going to come back and be like, "Remember when you picked this? This was your pick of the week?" You told me to get it. It was a $99.99 cover price.
And it was a foil.
Yeah.
About that. So, well, this week going Cleveland, and I really more so for BC, but we got Betty Page number 4, and sticking with the New York Comic-Con, flavor and theme. This is a foil, cover L, foil, baby. What are your thoughts on the foil, or what are your thoughts on the book?
This is what I'm talking about with that $50 cover price.
Told me to buy like 5 of these, man. Could you imagine we go to a show one time and somebody's just got like 5 of these, and he's like, "Yo, man, you guys told me to pick like this one up. I picked up 5." And it's like, oh, sorry, man. Like, I don't know what I'd be like. Give them like $1 Timmy's card or something. Be like, here, man, like, stay in school. So we'll see. All right.
Like the coach from or the teacher from Seinfeld, can't stand you. That guy, he's homeless.
Ugh. All right, there's a few DC books here, and Rocksteady, we're starting off with one that picked up, and the reason is one badass villain. It's his son. We see a lot of these kids kind of coming in, Spider-Boy, Kid Venom, Trinity, now Siniston, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be $1,000 book or anything like that, but I do think it's cool. I don't like how Flash looks here. He looks stupid. He looks like this guy that I know that has a punchable face, but nevertheless, I'm kind of digging, what's going on with, the next generation, I guess you could say. So this one for me, I was like, yeah, why not? So I picked up one copy, didn't go crazy, but what are your thoughts here?
Yeah, like AOA said, I think they're lacking on the name there a little bit. They got lazy. Just put it together. Sinestro's son. But this book actually reminds me of that Blue Beetle book, Graduation, or whatever that was, where they're like, this is literally going to be the villain in Blue Beetle. And then still nothing happened with it. So you never know with these, but you can't chase every single one.
Yeah,
I'm out. But yeah, I rarely buy DC, so
yeah, that's the thing with me. I was like shocked that I even like was buying it. I'm buying DC, but yeah, I don't know. It could be something. I was kind of heavy on the Trinity as well, right? Wonder Woman 800. I got a few of those. So we'll see. Might send one or CGC too. I don't know why. We'll see. In 30 years. There will be the appearance of Sin, grandson of 30 years. I don't even think we'll be into comics in 30 years because everything will be like, we'll be all into NFTs and stuff like that. So maybe no. Anybody into NFTs yet? No.
They've been around forever. The comic books. So.
All right, this one.
Hard assets.
This one is a heavy hitter. I think Nemesis Prime is big on this one, but we got first appearance and first of Shush. Are we getting lazy with some of these names now? Like, are we like some of these are? I don't know. I don't know if it's a DC thing. I don't know if it's a comic thing. I don't know what's going on, but like, are we getting lazy here? What are your thoughts? This one is a total pass for me. Totally able to pick it up if somebody messages me and they say, "Yo, it's selling for $40." But yeah, this is a no for me.
I think this is a very sensitive subject, and I'm scared for my Instagram, depending on how I comment on this book.
What?
No, I'm just messing around. No, I don't know. It's like Justin is swearing by this book right now. So and like the Batman, so maybe it's time to jump on. If it's only on issue 2, if you want to get into some DC, this sounds like a pretty good jumping off point.
You think this is what? Sorry, why is Justin on that?
Just for the read, I believe it was this one.
Oh, yeah. For the read, okay. I was just thinking, what Why is he? I know it's the DC stuff, and he's like that. So okay, interesting to know. You kind of heard me there with the being there, but yeah. So this one up either? Skipping on right?
Yeah, I'm skipping on this one.
Okay. Lot going on in the queue, but it's not the worst DC, but last DC book, I promise. And again, we're kind of getting some weird names. That's out the most to me. One, Brothers Deep, things like that. So weird to me. But now we've got first Batman Below and Batman City Madness, book for 1. Be grabbing one DC book or study. I'm only grabbing one DC book this week, and well, I got. I'm not picking this. This one's a pass for me as well, but I do know a few people picking this one up.
I don't know, Halloween corn stuff for me. I find they always do this. They push what's supposed to be horror one shots that kind of go nowhere, and it's fun if you're in the mood, but I don't know, better places I'd spend my money.
Yeah, it's weird to me, like the time too, like that. What happened? There's a lot going on. I don't know. Like you said, yeah, these one shots are, but yeah, I'm glad it's you can agree because then it's like move where when BC's here, it's like guys, there's red behind the map could mean we get red, so it's easy.
Yeah, your internet's fading. I thought it was just on my end, but AOA says it's overall. So I got
Get
you.
ready, Rocksteady, newbie. No, well, hopefully not. All right, well, hopefully not. American Psycho. This one is a great cover. Lots of detail. Looks sick. Obviously, it's no action and everything like that. Grab it or
I have no clue what you're saying. I'm gonna assume you asked if I'm going to grab it. And no, this is more of that same jargon with the Halloween stuff, Some of it lasts, some of it doesn't. Some of those books are coming back up. I saw Vancouver Comic Junkie post some cool ones. I think he posted Chucky and some other stuff like that, which was pretty rad, but I don't know. Yeah, this is right up Vancouver's like horror alley, but like for me, I'm not like huge into the horror, right? Like it never did anything for me, so I don't have the connection to this type of book.
Did you like the movie?
Yeah, the movie was great. Like it's great, right? Like and I for one should be picking up movie adaptations, which is like part of what makes up my collection. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm not gonna grab it.
I think to be one of the guys to grab it. Same with BC. I figured you guys would be on this one. Again, definitely for art and like on with the cover, it's definitely a buy just on itself. And then obviously, if you like the movie, definitely a good one to get. So
And
this
with
one
the publisher and stuff, it'll be lower ordered. So
big time, big time.
I
And
don't
that's the
think you can
thing,
go
right?
wrong with this book at all.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see the shelf. Think too many people, ordered this one or grabbed it. So if you grab, hopefully it's a 9.8 because that all black cover that's gonna be tough. Was like this. I am care totally less when Venom goes into it. Rocksteady, you see it in pops, you see it in toys. That thing.
I have
Captain
no
America.
clue what you're saying, but some of the words that were coming up were pretty awesome.
Oh no! God damn, the internet's.
We can kind of it's kind of choppy. Just keep clicking me through. Black Widow, Venom, another mashup. I don't know. There's some big Venomized characters that have kind of popped, but there's a bunch that haven't. I don't know. I'm not on Venom right now. I haven't been on Venom since Kate's turned me off of Venom. So not something I'm gonna grab. His LimeWire is creating uncontrollable pop-ups.
Oh my god. Uh, any mentions Rocksteady?
So the book I really like is the Ninja Turtles with the Mexican style art on the front. I don't know if you saw that one. I believe it's the C cover.
Leonardo.
Um, it's so cool. So I'm definitely grabbing one of those.
How many did you grab? Just one?
Just one, and I'm like a turtle guy, right? It goes in the turtle box, goes on the turtle shelf, and gets put away.
I'm assuming that they're going to do all the turtles.
No, it's Halloween. It's a one shot. Maybe
Yeah.
like next year, or maybe for like they should do the next 3 turtles at like a Comic-Con in Mexico City or something like that. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Hector, sorry, I don't have the picture for it. Uh, but yeah, it's you can't miss. It is a sweet for sure. What do you want to do? If the internet's choppy, do you want to go through news or do you just want to cut it early?
Okay, let's give ratings real quick for Loki. We'll talk about it real quick and then we'll peace.
All right. Let's go with your rating first. Let me get everything going.
Okay, yeah. I liked it. I think right from the get-go it was happening. I like the side characters. I like this guy. I love this guy. Um, I think we're all watching because of Owen Wilson, to be honest with you. And I think he's been incredible. I think he keeps you engaged. I think the dynamic between him and Loki um, is probably the best dynamic in Marvel Comics right now, if you ask me. And I think they should, if they stick to those two, I don't think they can go wrong. I enjoyed where it picked up right where the other one left off. It feels like a season 2. It doesn't feel like a totally new series. Um, I'm with you on 8 out of 10.
Some people were giving it low. Let me know if you can't hear me or anything comes
No,
out
you're
weird.
good. You're good. You're good.
All right. I enjoyed it right from the hop. The only thing that I like was when he went back in time, and Owen Wilson's character had to like go in that suit and then he comes out like pushes Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
I thought it was corny, really did. Something totally different. But I do like this guy. I don't even remember his name. It was cool. The characters make sense. Not, but she'll come as the show goes. There's only 6 episodes, so 5 left. Gonna take us right into the Marvels. So it's gonna be interesting. But right now, like I'm digging it because of the fact that like, nobody knows what's going on. Chaos. It's chaotic. So I think every episode is literally going to be chaotic and a lot of suspense and stuff like that. I saw a few comments where it was like, oh, there was no action. It's like you didn't need action. It was fine the way it was.
Yeah,
So.
it was fast moving. So the whole scene where he was communicating to himself in the future, where he
Yeah.
ended up building that part and everything like that, the way they portrayed time travel and how what you do in the past can affect the future and how it's almost can be live time if somebody's in the past, it's pretty awesome. I think they did a really good job there.
That part I thought it was interesting. And OB, yeah, that's the character. AOA is saying that's the character's name. I think he's gonna be around a bit. Again, it's only 5 episodes, right? So I don't think we're gonna get huge character reveal that everybody's talking about. I think it's just gonna be like kind of this cast will happen, and then possibly getting Jonathan Majors in one of those. The thing that I thought was cool is when Loki takes like and then the wall turns into like Kang,
Yeah.
all those characters, and yeah, that was definitely cool. But there's something about Sylvie, and it's evident, right? They're going after her hard, they're going after heavy, and it's going to be probably the key to everything.
Do you think we see like Kid Loki and Alligator Loki
Big
and all that again? Yeah.
Yeah. The new season is far. It's nice that they seem to be talking about things that affect the grand story of the MCU, which hasn't been done since Endgame. I totally agree. Yeah. There is that one scene in the trailers leading up to this where they have that like one guy who seems to be like the villain who will get as a villain. And in the shadows, you see like the two Loki helmets go. I think we're going to get new characters. So, yeah, we'll see. I just don't think that like your Mephisto, your Galactic, or none
No,
of
we already
these,
have Kang. You wouldn't have that overlap. You wouldn't get that in a show. I don't
there's
know.
just
I think it's good with what it's at. You have Kang already. Like that's the tease, right?
yeah. It's I liked also too. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but like it seemed like it skipped a beat. The first like 5 minutes, I'm like, oh yeah, this easy to connect, easy to do everything, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Your internet's fading. We should cut it there.
Say your goodbyes, bro.
Peace out. Find me on Instagram. Dark Star Comic Show is this weekend. If you're in the area, hope to see you there. Otherwise, catch me online.
We will fix the internet for next week's show. I promise you. All right. We're out.
Peace out, everybody.